Last time, Ash, Ash, Naruto, and Sakura fought in the Pokemon League, and, and it was a intense battle between Ash and Naruto in the final match. But Naruto prevailed. But rather than, but Ash took it well, and their friendship has grown stronger ever since. Hi, my name is Naruto, soccer fan in Kentucky.
I'm Phineas Diaz.
And welcome to Naruto and Pokemon the Orange Islands edition. We weren't gonna do this, but lucky, but First Evil pointed out that Orange Islands is important, so we decided not. Why not? Last time we were at the
First Evil.
Yeah, First Evil. That's what I said. Last time we were at Indigo Plateau. At Naruto and Ash had their big battle, and of course, Naruto won, and now and after that, the next day, Palato offered a celebration to offer our both boys.
And Sakura.
Yep, and Sakura, who got and then they had their celebration until Team Rocket came by and steal a Pikachu by tricking him using a spicy meal. But Ash sent his Charizard and Naruto sent out his Lugia and defeats Team Rocket. And Professor Oak asked Ash to go to Valsita Island to bring a mysterious Pokeball called the GS Ball from Professor Ivy. And Ash and Naruto agreed. And they asked their friends to go with, and said, I'll get packing. And Naruto said, yeah. And Naruto said, why don't we spar while we wait? Okay, Ash, good idea. And they had their sparring matches, and Minma and Naruto.
Yes, the GS ball. The one thing we never figured out what it was.
Yep, and we still don't to this day, do we?
Nope.
And this is the scene where Minma and Naruto watches their brother battle Ash and Spark. Unlike last time, in a draw, and Kushida cooked them lunch. And you know what I could see? I could ask Naruto, "Hey, Mom, is the Orange Islands League opening?" And she said, "Now that you mention it, yeah." So can we participate in the Orange Islands? And Kushina said, "I don't see why not." Yeah, good. As soon as we get there,
So you're only going to need 4 badges this time.
well, that's easier. That's easier said than done, says Ash. And after Ash and Misty and Brock and Sakura get ready, they all said their goodbyes, and of course Minma and Naruto jump on Naruto and say, "Don't go, we'll miss you." Yeah,
And again.
I'm gonna see you too, you little munchkins. You take care of Mom and Dad, okay? Okay. And so, you know what Sakura's gonna say? One day you're gonna be a great father, Naruto. And she kisses him on the cheek. And Naruto goes, "Oh," well, Minma goes, "Bleh."
Maybe Naruto go, ew.
Yeah,
Gross.
and Kushida says, "One day you're gonna kiss pretty girls." No, I won't. And 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 she says,
Yeah,
and
me
Naruto
neither. Boys, ew.
is, and Minato said, "Yeah, she's not dating any boys eh, as long as I'm around." And Kushida rolled her eyes as a whatever, Oscar proud. And I believe they make their way to the airship, to an airship, but Ash takes part in the lottery and he wins a blimp, and it was trapped by Team Rock, and when they hear their motto, Naruto, the others
Like,
fall,
oh, here it comes.
yeah, and they pretend to read a magazine. Actually, they pretend to read a manga. They pretend to read One Piece. So, oh look, they found the One Piece. Look, really? No, they got a long way to
Cool.
go. Huh? What'd you say?
Yes, they do.
I mean, so to take place in 2000, I believe they're in Alabama. No, they're in Skypedia. I don't know when. I don't know when, but
Really.
yeah, I'm having it take place as a year, and of course Ash ages. He's now 11.
Who is?
Ashes because in the anime, Ash never ages.
Really?
Yeah, they always have him as 10 in the anime. And actually, he's 15 now since we amped up the Pokemon age. Anyway, where what we talk about? Oh yeah, um,
They were doing something while Team Rocket did their motto.
yeah. After they finish their battle, they get in the battle mode, and Naruto sends out his Lugia, and Lugia sends him flying. And I believe then Togepi goes missing, but luckily they found
Yeah,
it.
pretty sure we'll see them again and again.
Yeah, they make it to they make it to Falsita Island, and they meet Professor Ivy, and Brock. Of course, Brock goes gaga over him. I mean over her. Sorry. And they appear to and they went on an airship, but then they encounter Team
I can
Rocket
see
again.
Naruto thinking like she's.
Say it again.
I can see Naruto thinking she's kind of pretty, but not as pretty as Sakura.
Yeah, and Ash says the same thing about Misty, and Naruto says, "Oh, do you?" in a teasing voice.
Sakura would tease too.
Yeah, they're both the biggest Poke shippers.
Nice.
and they encountered Jigglypuff. Actually, no. Brock Brock decided to stay, and they said, "Well, we can't make you come with us, Brock, but I hope we meet again." And they shook his hand, and I could see Sakura crying, saying, despite all the, despite the fact that he always pits on girls, I'm actually gonna miss him. Yeah, I am too. He was a really good
Yeah.
guy. Even if he is, even if he is kind of like Sanji.
Yeah.
So somewhere in One Piece, Sanji sneezed. Someone's talking about me. I opened a pretty face. And Zoro says, "Oh, brother."
No, keep dreaming, Romeo.
It- anyway, they then discover a bunch of teenagers bullying Lapras, and they stop. And Pikachu uses Thunderbolt, and Naruto's not his electric buzz. I mean, not his electric buzz. His his Magnemite, and and this time it evolves to Magneton.
You see Sakura using her Lapras to help the other one.
Yeah, and
Since I see Lapras being one of Sakura's mains because she's just that close to it.
yeah, and that's where they meet Tracy, whom I don't mind.
He's all right.
I mean, he's not annoying for one thing. And Ash catches Lapras, and then him and Misty and Tracy ride on his mattress, while Naruto and Sakura ride on hers.
Nice.
And that's when they go to Minkin Island and fight for their first badge. Immediately I forgot how it goes, but
Yeah, same. I don't really remember.
yeah, yeah. Apparently, it was a racing episode, and
Oh,
she
I
challenged all
see.
she challenged all four of them, all three of them, Ash, Naruto, and Sakura, to a race, and of course, all three of them won. So, then, then the next episode, but Butcher, they found that their Pokemon was turning against them for some reason. It's a Butch Cassidy episode.
Yeah, I think I remember this one. It was the drowsy.
Yeah, and all their Pokemon turn evil, and like Pikachu and Togepi and Meowth.
Yeah. Even Meow. Would Naruto's Lugia turn evil too?
Yeah, we gotta do something. I I can't
Well, that's not
lose
gonna
my.
be fun for him.
Yeah, and when they discover it was Cassie and Bob, it's Bunch. Sorry, I can't resist.
Yeah, sure, yeah, sure.
and team and both duos they watch Team Rocket duos say their own model. They're stealing Pokemon from the boss.
I
And
feel like we should be stopping this.
yeah, and then they hear clapping. Well done, Naruto. It's good to see you again. I know that voice. Sasuke. Yeah, this was my idea.
Of
And
course you're here, Sasuke.
hey, I thought most Butch and Cassie. Hey, we did most of the work. Of course you did, Billy. It's Butch. I know you're doing that on purpose. Maybe, maybe not. And they use their
What's the big
drowsy.
plan now, Sasuke?
Yeah, isn't it obvious? I'm you. I'm using. We're using this drowsy and hooking up this machine to turn Pokemon against their trainers. Once we use all their Pokemon, we'll use them to rule the world. And Jesse and James,
Of course you want. Of course, it's always the world.
yeah, and Jesse and James help them. uh, And Naruto says, "We got to find a way to destroy that machine." And then Ash says, "I got a good idea." Hey, he ends up taunting his Pikachu, and he Ash keeps dodging his attacks, and then he gets in front of the machine,
Uh,
and
See, now they're going like, oh, I see what he's doing.
yeah, and then that causes the machine to just explode, and Sasuke's like, "No, damn you, damn you!" And then
Damn you to hell!
then Pikachu, shakes his hand,
I'll get you next time, Naruto.
and of course he runs away like a pussy, like he always does. And Naruto's asked Sakura, "Can you imagine if you had a crush on that guy, like a creepy obsession?"
Why guide ever? Okay, you're not helping this, Naruto. It's making it even worse.
Sorry. and Butch and Cassidy, however, refused to lose.
I can see if Pokemon soccer meant real soccer, Pokemon soccer would like Decker in the face.
Yeah. And then Butch Cassidy refused to let them leave and they challenged him to battle. And then Naruto uses Lugia and actually Naruto sends out his what Pokemon should he send out against?
Scyther?
Yeah, Scyther. And I believe Tracy found out. Oh, you have a Scyther too. So do I. I think that's how. I think he.
I think
Anyway,
he got that later.
yeah. And they defeat a bunch of cat. See you later, Cassidy, Bobby. It's Bud! It's Bud! It's Bud! It's Bud! As they close the door. How come you always forget my name? Do you do it on purpose? What's Bill's problem?
Maybe. You see Bush saying, "It's Bush" as he's flying away.
Yeah. And Sakura points out this. Isn't it ironic that whenever Jesse and James help us, they win, and when they face us, they lose?
Let's not dwell on that.
Yeah. We're gonna skip a couple episodes.
All right.
Like,
We got which one's the one where he gets his Snorlax?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I know it was one of the ones we had to do.
Yeah, we do. You're right. I'm thinking leaning towards we're doing an original kind of episode. When they
Okay.
just not Naruto discovered a tablet, and the tablet sends him and Ash to the past, and they meet Kushina and Minato and Delia as kids. Will that work?
Nice. I could see that.
Ima- imagine Naruto. Imagine Naruto seeing his parents younger.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna do the Back to the Future thing where his mom has a crush on him. Because me because Kushina dated
Yeah.
Minato long before that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's about how they they discover a lot of things while they're in the past. Like how did how did Giovanni rose to power?
Or what his deal is with Kushina.
Yeah. We see him have a rivalry. Like he was she found out he was using Pokemon's power to some kind of Pokemon's power to power up his his
His
casino.
gang
Yeah,
or his organization.
yeah, and he uses them for evil. And she denounced it and says Well, they couldn't arrest him. They proved that he did it. Like, because I think he's a he has a. I don't think team. I don't think the cops know he's the boss of Team Rocket. They just know he's a gym leader.
Yeah, be like it's like Tombstone and Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah,
How he had a different name that everybody knew.
yeah,
I just realized that he's basically a Kingpin stand-in
yeah,
because that's what Kingpin was in the '90s cartoon.
yeah. It was Kingpin. I think he was also based off of Michael Corleone from The Godfather. I know I probably said that last time, but I still think that. And then Ash sees someone that looks familiar to him, and it's Ash says, "Is that?"
Probably.
He thinks that he saw his dad.
Yeah.
I'm not having it be a Giovanni, okay?
Plus,
But
seeing
they
younger
don't.
versions of his Aunt Cynthia and Uncle Lance.
Yeah, actually, it would be. And that, and he sees Uncle Lance get his position as one of the.
As what? A member of the Elite Four?
Yeah, as a member of the Elite Four.
Because this guy was pretty much champion of two regions.
Yeah.
But here, Kushina was grand champ of Kanto, where he took
Yep.
Johto.
Yeah.
It's also weird considering Koga and Bruno went over to Johto as well.
It was weird.
So Koga had his daughter take over the gym in Fuchsia City.
Yeah. Uh, I thought it was. He looked like he was in his 50s or 40s in the anime.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
Oh,
the next badge is they made the gym leader Danny and to compete his second badge. And Misty flirts with Danny, and Ash gets jealous.
oh look, Sakura. Ash is getting jealous.
And then he said, "Hey, you would have." Then he noticed Sakura flirting with, and she said, "Oh, I'm just kidding. You know I'm into you." She loves to tease Naruto.
Yeah, no one else for me but you, Naruto. And then kisses him.
Yeah,
I think they're at the point in their relationship where they're like sleeping in the same bed together in this.
yeah,
I can see Sakura using him as a Naruto's like a pillow.
yeah. But yeah, but they don't won't do it until they get married.
Nope, not yet.
In fact, Naruto never seen her, until there's until next year. But we'll get there.
Hmm.
Anyway, they all battled Danny, and and Misty pretends to be upset Danny lost, but she said, "Way to go, Ash." She was. I can't, and you know what? I can't wait to get the episode Misty beats her match where Ash was really jealous of Rudy. And next episode is they meet Snorlax, and they
Okay.
was he was eating all the grapefruits, and they asked him to stop him, and they tried everything to catch him, but no avail. That is until Jigglypuff came by and sang her song.
Well, knocking everybody else out.
Yeah, and they were the first to wake up, and Ash uses Snorlax, and Ash uses Pokeball to catch Snorlax. Then Naruto gets his self a new Pokemon. I think I should give him a fire, a flying type.
I mean, he's probably got a goal bat right now.
That's true. How about a ground rock type?
Now he's got Golem.
Right.
Not many types he can get that he
Yeah.
doesn't already have.
I don't know. Maybe
Does he
maybe
have
he could.
a grass type?
Yeah. He could get himself Lapras. No, no, Paris. I mean,
Lapras is water ice.
what?
Lapras is water ice.
I mean Paris.
Oh. Hmm. Maybe Oddish.
Yeah. And it reminded him of the Oddish from Bulbasaur's village. And then grew attached to Naruto.
Yeah. Guess he'll get a Vileplume.
Yeah.
Assuming Soccer still has some leaf stones.
Yep. And in that same episode, Ash asks, are you sure you want to be a Vileplume? And in his own language says, yes, I want to be a stronger Pokemon. And he gives it to him, and he becomes a Vileplume. A male Vileplume.
I never used Vileplume, so I don't know how good it is.
I don't know how good it is.
Mostly
I
because
never used
Kansas doesn't really have any good grass types outside Bulbasaur.
Yeah, and only Ash can have a Bulbasaur.
Well, Sakura's got a Venusaur, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's not until like Hoenn that we actually get some good grass types.
Yeah. There's this one episode where they go to a haunted ship, and it reminds Naruto of Lavender Town, and
Yeah.
yeah, they find out it's haunted by a ghost, by a by Haunter and Ghastly.
I guess Naruto's Sakura's Gengar come in handy here.
Yep, and it defeated them both. I barely remember that episode though. Orange Islands wasn't really that
Same.
great. Orange Islands really wasn't that great, was it?
It was basically filler, most of it.
Yeah. Next is the Scyther is when they found an injured Cypher, and they all tend to it.
Where Tracy gets his scyther.
Yep.
I do like that because it gave Team Rocket those mohawks.
Yeah, yeah, I think I remember that.
That one I do remember.
Yeah, and like always, they fall for their. Actually, no, they don't fall for the disguise because Naruto is smarter than Ash.
Naruto and Sakura aren't dumb and can spot it.
What?
Naruto and Sakura can spot the disguises.
Yeah. I mean, when they see it, sometimes they go along with it. Sometimes they go, "All right, we know it's you, Team Rocket."
Yeah.
And Team Rocket tries to capture Scyther. and and Ash and the others makes fun of Jesse's hair, and and Scyther uses double team to throw off Team Rocket, and Naruto uses his Scyther, and they work off together. And
Mhm.
and after that, they beat Team Rocket and leave off their mohawks. And what are we gonna do with them? Those mohawks? Let's just get rid of them. You know they'll fat. You know they never were cool in the first place.
Our hero will go back in the next episode.
Yeah. Next is Meowth, the Meowth episode, but we're not doing that. No, actually, that was the last.
I forget what was that.
Meowth found himself. He was in a island, and he was some sort of god, I think. But Ash had no bearing to the plot.
Is that where he reveals he doesn't know Payday?
Yeah,
I think that's how it went. That he knows like next to no moves.
yeah,
Yeah, that's. You think with all the funds they waste, Giovanni would cut them?
I don't know why he doesn't fire Jesse and James and Meowth.
Pretty sure he has. They just don't realize it.
Yeah,
But it makes me wonder how they have access to his funding, or is his pockets that deep?
yeah,
Because he keeps paying each team, each region.
yeah.
Now, pretty Sasuke wasn't in the Scyther episode, and he got a new hairdo.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Yeah, and Naruto would mock it. Next is the. I remember this one episode where there was a Romeo and Juliet episode where two Nidoran's fall in love, but their trainers hate each other.
Ah,
and and Naruto says it's like that it's like that one story they used to force us to read. I think it was called Romeo and Juliet, or something like that, or or Lion King 2. It was Lion King 2. Yeah, they decided, and Misty and Sakura decided to play Cupid that episode. Hey, I believe Sakura and Misty would ask why do they hate each other, and I forgot the reasons why, but we'll make it up. It's just
all right.
because our parents were rivals, and and therefore we had to be rivals. And then there's one scene, and Misty asks, they may not really admit it, but they must really like each other. And Tracy said, you know what? Wait, those two argue reminds me of you and Ash. And both of them glare and say, "You must be crazy." Well, they're both red, blushing deep red, and said, "Once they're denying."
Yeah.
And Naruto and Sakura says, "Once again, they're denying it." And Naruto asks, "Want to make a bet?" What's the bet? Ash confesses first before Misty. Ha! Misty's going to confess. Really? And and what's the wager? What do I owe you if what do what do I owe you if you win? Dinner. You're on. And then they kiss on it.
You see
But
Naruto saying, "So glad we finally confessed our feelings to each other, so we don't have to deal with this."
yeah, can you imagine if uh, if we had to act like that? Or do you know what would be worse?
I go crazy.
Yeah. Do you know what would be worse though? If there was a love triangle between me, you, and Sasuke and Hinata. You mean the girl? You mean the girl Kiba's dating?
Who's
Yeah.
in? Who's Hanaka?
Oh, it's this girl Kiba's dating. Look,
Who?
huh. She showed her a picture.
I don't see anything.
Oh, you're right.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Somewhere Hinata is
Why do I even
crying.
have this pick?
What?
Why do I even have this pick?
I don't know.
Best get rid of it.
Somewhere Hinata is going like Veronica and Fairly Odd Parents.
She's foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
She's on a rampage.
but but sh- but this version is dating Kiba. But we won't see her ever. Just a cameo. Anyway, they help the traders get together, and Ash asks this question: "Do people change when they kiss?" And Misty said, "Guess we'll find out." And then he looked confused, and Naruto says, "Oh yeah, big time."
Oh
Next is
yeah, they do.
yeah. Next is Misty meets her match. That's when they meet Rudy. They say they met her by Misty saving Rudy's sister, and then after that, Rudy asks. Rudy has a crush on Misty, and for some reason, Ash gets jealous, and he doesn't know why.
Hmm. I can see Naruto taking him to the side, like explaining what's going on with him.
Yeah, and he asks, you think I love Misty? And Naruto asks, do you smile when you talk about
Do
her?
you really want me to answer that, Ash?
Yeah. Oh my
He says
god.
that in like like a sarcastic tone.
Yeah. Yeah. And Ash says, "Oh my god, you're right. That's how I Is this how you feel about Sakura?"
Yep, more than anything. Is Misty like your whole world?
Yeah. Besides Pokemon Master, I want her to be my side when I'm Pokemon Master. Besides, yeah, I know what you mean, Ash. Don't worry. Well, I'll
That's
help you
what
find him.
I want with Sakura to be by my side. She's
Yeah,
everything to me.
and Misty te- and Misty tells Sakura, "You have it bad for Ash," and she said, "Oh, this." Rather than denying it, and she said, "Shh, don't say it out loud. Don't worry, I'm not. Besides, we're the only one here." Um, then she said, "I've been having these feelings from uh, ever since when he when he captured Caterpie and when he showed how much he cared about Pokemon. That's when I found out what kind of person Ash is." And Sakura says, "I knew it. I'm gonna win that bet." What? Nothing. So you want me? Are you gonna tell Ash how you feel? I don't know. I'll help you.
Well, make it quick. I'm tired of this. Will they? Won't they?
Yeah, it gets old after 30 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Or if you're Danny Phantom, it's the whole series.
Yeah, I haven't watched the season finale, but I heard they botched that too. The this not the not Danny Sam, but the final episode.
Hmm.
I haven't seen it though. Have you? I haven't seen Danny Phantom in years.
No, not yet.
I haven't
I'm
seen
actually
Danny
planning
Phantom.
on watching it next year.
Maybe me too.
I thought it was a pretty cool show for the time.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of like Nickelodeon's answer to Spider Man.
Kind of.
And I'm not gonna lie, I found Sam kind of annoying in Danny Phantom.
Sometimes she was.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the story. Um, and
Yeah.
Ash and they all challenge Rudy to a 3-on-3, meaning his three Pokemon versus Naruto, one of Naruto's, one of Sakura's, and one of Ash's. And I think that sounds interesting, don't you? Rather than
Yeah. By this point, triple battles weren't a thing yet.
Yeah, he's the only one that allows it. And
Heck,
Misty,
double battles not even a thing.
yeah, but it's the anime. They don't go by the game rules.
Well, yeah, because double battles didn't happen until Gen 3.
Yeah, and and, and Misty was Misty. Remember when Rudy asked her to stay at the island, and she does not feel conflicted in here. I thought it was out of
No,
character for
my heart belongs to someone else.
yeah, and he said it's Ash, isn't it? How do you know it's not? How do you know? Well, certainly it's not Naruto. I mean, look at Naruto and Sakura. They look like they belong together. And and Misty says, "Yeah, they do. Yeah, they are together."
Hands.
Um, After that, they beat Rudy, and do you know what Misty did after the victory? She kissed Ash on the cheek, and and Nar-
I
and
see Soccer
Naruto,
saying, "Hey, no, it hasn't happened yet."
right? And then they said, I don't know if I should pair them up right now or wait till later.
Probably later,
Yeah, maybe.
like probably like end of sometime in Johto.
Yeah, and Ash blushes after feeling the kiss on the cheek. Now he knows he's in love. Think what else happened, and we already did. Next episode is when Meowth and Pikachu gets chained together, and they have to work together.
Right?
We'll do that episode, and that's when Pikachu and Meowth learn it from each other.
Okay.
And, and and that they battle a Pidgeot on his Rhydon, and they beat it accidentally.
Hmm.
And
I can see
Team Rocket,
Ash catching up. You said right on, right?
yeah, Ash catches the Rhydon.
I can see Naruto getting a right on because right on's
Actually, yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, Naruto gets the Rhydon, and I've always wanted
He could
one of
use
these.
another good rock type.
Yeah, sometimes you need more than one type.
Yeah, Golem wouldn't be enough because you gotta have like backups.
Yeah. And after that episode was the Charizard episode, but we didn't need that because Charizard already obeyed Ash.
Yeah.
That was my that was my favorite episode of Orange Islands because Charizard showed his character development.
Yeah.
Next is next is the episode
Is that where he
of
started listening to Ash?
what? Yeah. That's when he started listening to
Is
Ash.
that where he started listening to Ash?
Yeah, it was.
I never knew when that actually happened in the anime.
That's when it happened. When Charizard gets frozen and he realized the error of his ways and starts becoming a more obedient Pokemon. He's
More loyal.
yet more loyal. He would still blow fires, but at Ash, but out of love. Next is Ash. Next is the final gym leader battle.
Oh, that one I remember because she thinks Ash is her son because they look alike.
I don't remember that, but
Yeah, it's on Kumquat Island.
oh,
The Kumquat badge.
and yeah, and I'll have it play out like the anime because I don't remember much. And then after that, she said, "You're Kushina's
Mm.
son, aren't you?" To Naruto. Oh, yeah. Seems like everyone knows my mom.
Well, your mom is grand champion of Kanto. Not everybody knows the grand champions of each region. Like your Aunt
Right,
Cynthia and Sinnoh.
right. And next episode is the Stunts 4 episode when Naruto and Ash and Tracy get stunned by a Vileplume by accident. And both Sakura and
Mm.
Misty has to has to find a cure, or else they'll die. But they don't. But four kids won't mention that they'll die because
Oof.
they'll send them to the Shadow Realm. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
this is
had to.
4 kids, and we don't say kill.
Yeah, but it's bad when Disney, even in 1994, Disney said kill and die. Hell, they even said hell in a Disney movie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, sometimes you can get away with it.
yeah, and now it's finally the Pokemon Orange Island championships.
Where Ash gets his Tauros out.
Yeah, and it's a battle between, and I'll have Naruto and Sakura lose to Drake, but Ash is the final competitor,
Okay.
and he tries to use Charizard like in the anime, Dragonite but Dragonite defeated destroyed him in the battle.
Hmm.
And do you know who Ash? And the only one Ash turns to is Pikachu. Are you ready, Pikachu? You think you could take down Dragonite? Pika! With electric sheets.
Hmm.
And Naruto and Sakura watch with worry. And and Pikachu used quick attack and and Dragonite tries to and follow it, but Pikachu was too fast. And then Pikachu use headbutt. Pika! And Pikachu use Thunderbolt. And Pikachu uses Thunderbolt, and it defeats. And he defeated the Dragonite. Victory goes to Ash Ketchum. Boom! Says John Bad and Pat Summerall from the booth.
Hmm.
Ash has recovered from his loss of the Kano, and now he's the Orange League champion. I've never seen anything like it. Don't forget, John. I haven't seen it like it since Kushida Uzumaki became Kano champion when she was young. And Ash was like, "I won, I won." And Naruto gives him a pat on the back. Congratulations, congratulations, Ash. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you. No problem, Ash. And then he hugs all of his friends, especially Misty. After that celebration, he and Misty had decided to have a night at the town to celebrate. They, I mean, and yes, they're using a carnival. And Naruto learned shit. This is years every time where I was in a carnival. It's like someone is too lazy to come up with a date. Yeah, I'm making fun of myself.
Hmm.
and,
Yeah.
uh, and then they see a man. Hey, read my book. Please read my book. Please read my book. I'm desperate. What's your book about? It's about this boy and girl falling in love through a genjutsu and it guilt tripped the boy into falling in love with her. Oh no! That's a stupid. Next thing you know, they'll kiss in front of the moon.
Goodbye.
you
Goodbye.
know,
Oh, you already knew. How did you know? Did this get leaked?
no, no, it's just something that looked like something you would write. And the girl he had a crush on since the beginning, it was all because of a
Hmm.
robbery. Hey, how did you know about that? Oh, it's a guess.
Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving.
Please.
There you go.
And I believe next episode is when Ash released Lapras from. They save a bunch of Lapras from a bunch of pirates, and they accuse Team Rocket and say, "Hey, we made that thief, but we're not pirates." Unlike the unlike that monkey deep guy. Oh yeah, Naruto said. I forgot. What chapter are we on? I forgot. I lost track of One Piece a long time ago. Says Misty. That's One Piece in a nutshell right now. No, or is it? Don't think, just accept. I'm thinking about what happens next. Do you remember? Oh, I'm thinking about he releases Lapras, but and Misty and Sakura asks her Lapras, "Do you want to go with that Lapras?" And her Lapras wants to stay with Sakura. It remains loyal to Sakura till the day she dies. Sakura will have that
I
impact
can
on
see
anybody.
the Lapras just like rubbing her face on Sakura, saying pretty much giving her the saying, "No, I'm not leaving you."
Yeah, that's what happens.
And I can see Sakura saying, "Because I love you, Lapras."
Yeah,
I can see her like really loving her Lapras a lot.
yeah,
Yeah, she loves all her Pokemon a lot.
yeah. Lapras is her. Then they return home and they find out Brock is there, and they ask Brock, "What happened to Professor I?" He gets he get he gets crawled up into the shadow and says,
Ooh, dejected.
"Yeah." And Naruto says, "Yeah, I found out why. She's married." But how do you know that? I checked her Wikipedia.
I found it in this headline.
And he found
I
out the
saw this
hard
news
way.
article.
Yeah, and he found out the hard way when he saw her kiss her husband.
Hmm.
And Gary and Kiba shows up, and we finally get a battle between Ash and Gary. And Ash noticed something. Where are your cheerleaders? And Gary says, "Well, to be honest, I I left them. I decided I decided I need to take my Pokemon training more serious." And he says and he starts to become friendly towards Ash. And they have
Yeah,
a
I really
battle.
think this Giovanni changed me.
Yeah, and in the Pokemon League too. And they battle against each other. Of course, Gary wins this round, and like in the anime, Naruto battles Kiba, but Naruto beats Kiba.
Wait, did they face each other in Orange Island?
No, it was when they came back to Palatown and they had a fight,
Oh, I see.
and this time and Gary beat Ash, but Ash promises that he'll get stronger and stronger. And Gary says, "I wouldn't have it any other way, Ash." And they have a friendly handshake. And and Naruto says, "It's good. It's good to see Gary grow up a little bit. You too, Kiba." Thanks, Naruto. Now I'm gonna go back. Now I'm gonna go see Hinata. And Naruto says, "Oh yeah, are we gonna meet her? Probably not." then they then I hear about Jodo, and and, and Tracy was a Professor Oak fanboy. I forgot to mention that. And remember, he was a big Professor Oak fanboy.
Yeah,
He decided to stay with Professor Oak from the time being.
yeah, he was.
Yeah. Well, Brock says he's coming back to join them, and Naruto says, "All right, the the gang is back together, and this time we won't leave. None of us will ever leave again. When one goes, the other follows." And Naruto spent the night at his mom's house, at his house, and he looks at the stars, and and Kushina joins him and says, "It's been a rough. It's been very lonely without you." "Yeah, I know, Mom. I gotta admit, I wasn't a bad. I wasn't as bad as Deal. I didn't seem as bad as Deal when you left, but I was bawling my eyes. But the first day after, but I knew you had to grow up.
Yeah, you could ask your brother and sister.
Yeah, because I could see deep that I could see Kushina.
All three of you were bawling their eyes out.
Yeah, oh yeah, and Minato said, "I miss him too, but he's got to start his Pokemon journey. He's got to become a great trainer, just like his parents." I know, Minato, but he's my baby. And spoilers, that's how Sakura will feel when Shinagachu leaves.
Yeah, Naruto would probably be worse when Hanami leaves too.
Yeah, after all, she's daddy's little princess.
Uh-huh.
Naruto, I had a dream about your future. You did? Was I married to Sakura? Yeah, you were. In fact, I saw your wedding, and I was bawling my eyes out. I could see Kushina doing that.
Yeah, same.
And then she says, "Look at the stars. The great Pokemon trainers of the past will look down on us in those stars. So whenever you feel alone, just remember that those trainers will be there to guide you, and so will I." I had to do it. I had to do it in honor of James Earl Jones.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, and who
Yeah,
better way than Kushina?
yeah. Especially what happened to her Japanese actress.
Yeah, that's a tribute to her and James Earl.
Mm-hmm. I think Kushina asked Naruto, like, are you gonna keep all your team here and just start new outside your Lugia?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I see him saying maybe I'll keep Scyther and Golem with me since this isn't the first.
Yeah. We're gonna learn lots of new Pokemon.
Your Auntie Claire's not gonna hold back against you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still gonna beat her.
Here's a little warning. She's a sore loser.
yeah, yeah, I think I've heard that.
Oh, another word of warning: have a fighting type with you for the third gym.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for telling me that. And then he asked, "Hey, mom, do you ship Ashwood and Misty? Because no, they've been noticing each other a lot lately. Hmm. Really? Hmm. The, and then they said, "Oh, One Piece son, let's go what?" And that'll conclude the Orange Islands arc for now. We'll do Joe some other time. I don't know what we'll do next. We're not done talking. We're just done with the story. Okay?
Right. That's fine because I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try and finish Dressrosa next week.
Yeah. What do you do? If you do that, we'll finish Dressrosa. Okay?
Okay. Now that I've got, honestly, I gotta say I liked watching the Sonic movies as opposed to the Venom movies.
Yeah, the Sonic movies are at least fun.
And enjoyable.
Yeah. Idris Elba was fantastic as Knuckles.
Oh yeah, he was.
Although I would like to hear Travis Willingham as Knuckles in the movies.
Yeah, that would be cool too. I
But
mean, I'm
Jim,
pretty sure him and Roger are pretty cheap. You could have
yeah,
maybe it would have even more appeal if you had them in the movie.
right. But Jim Carrey, he stole the show
I mean,
in
Carrie was
both
already
movies.
probably going to draw in people anyway. Oh, he did,
Yeah,
especially in the second movie.
yeah, yeah. I would be surprised if he improvised like he did much of Jim of the Grinch or any of his over the top movies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, he was my favorite actor. I wanted to be him when I was
I can see
little.
why that resurged his career.
Yeah, I just wish he hadn't retired. Haven't retired.
The way Hollywood's been, I don't really blame him.
Yeah. You know what? Could have been a good MCU Uncle Ben? I've
Hmm.
heard Tom Hanks would have been a good Uncle Ben.
Who?
Tom Hanks to be Tom Holland's Uncle Ben?
I could kind of see that.
Yeah, me too. I remember the rumors of Denzel being
Yeah.
Magneto, and I love Denzel
I
Washington.
always thought Tony was that. I don't see it working.
Right. Of course, I think Toby's Uncle Ben was the best Uncle Ben, though. Cliff Robertson.
Yeah. I think he had the best Uncle Ben and Aunt May.
Yeah, I love Aunt May's speech where she said, "I believe there's a hero in all of us." I think it implies that she knew that her nephew was Spider Man.
That was like that was a great scene. And why
Yeah,
Spider-Man 2 worked so well.
I think, and like I said, it was the best Spider Man movie.
But I like when she said sometimes we have to get the thing we want the most, even our dreams. Which that would really hit home in Naruto,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
yeah, but unfortunately, Naruto has never learned anything.
Naruto learned nothing.
Yeah, and it's been 10 years, and from what I heard, Boruto, he's still a shitty father.
I don't see it changing.
No, and I don't know why it's still going on. It doesn't have much fans.
I don't even think there's much of a story even anymore.
It doesn't even have rules anymore.
We lost rules back in the war arc.
Yeah, and we're approaching the 10th anniversary. It's getting closer than we.
Yes, we are. On the plus side, it'll be Sheena's birthday.
Yeah, it'll be his 10th birthday. I love that. I love the Saiyan Jedi's first fic of
Probably
his
the only
birthday.
good thing to come out of the ending is the creation of Sheena and Hanami.
Yeah,
Because they are his true kids.
yeah, yeah. I keep hearing they call Shinakachu a Gary Stu, but I see nothing about that. He's. I think if anyone's the Gary Stu, it's
I
Boruto.
don't either.
I think Boruto is a Gary Stew.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what I might do on the 10th anniversary? Let's do our Naruto anniversary podcast, or that, or maybe I might write a part two,
Hmm.
make a part two, and hopefully Lucky Chi would join it, or Lucky Ray. Now, keep so used to him being Lucky Ray.
Yeah.
It's like it sticks with you. Like
I think he's
if I
more
do,
into his Rave Master now, it seems.
yeah. Sometimes we talk to each other on Twitter when it comes to One Piece and Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
And I'm, th- I'm still, I'm still thinking about doing a remake of the tournament we did last, the All Heroes tournament we did last year, because I didn't know about much about One Piece
Right.
and Bleach at the time,
Yeah.
but I believe now I do, and we'll still make
Right.
some more jokes.
Mm-hmm.
especially when we, especially when we make fun of the villain's name, and Peter will say, well, I'm spoiling too much. In
Hmm.
fact, I might even have Naruto in the Heroes tournament, and when Naruto sees Naruto for the first time, he gasps.
but I'm not doing my jutsu.
and I like, and he finds out Naruto is smart, and Naruto is stupid. It's kind of stupid.
Wow, there's a version of me that's smart like Sakura?
Yeah, and Sakura is a genius. Like he, her boyfriend, or and when he finds out, wait, you're dating your version of Sakura? Oh yeah. In fact, we're engaged. What would Naruto say to
No one else but.
that?
I don't know.
I think I think he would gawk and faint. Of course, he and Sora, like always, he and Sora will have a bond. They always do.
Yeah, probably same with Luffy and Natsu joining too.
Yeah.
think we should do like a Naruto Shattered Dimensions.
Yeah, and who
Basically, where you
should
have
be?
like four different versions trying to hunt down pieces of this tablet.
Yeah,
Because you could probably have like the One Piece Naruto as one of these Naruto.
yeah, because they're about the smarter Naruto. In fact, why don't we do that next week? And it'll
Okay.
it'll be Naruto. It'll be like Naruto Spider Verse. We call it the Naruverse.
Yeah. Only there's four of them.
Yeah,
Because main Naruto can be amazing. Maybe Naruto could be noir, and One Piece maybe the ultimate version. But that still leaves a 2099 version we need.
yeah, and they all have and not, of course, the last Naruto is the evil one.
And what?
The last Naruto is the evil one.
Maybe he's the one that gets the Tablet of Order and Chaos before the main Naruto breaks it into pieces.
Yeah. And you know what? When Naruto acts sexy, all the other Narutos has no bleeds. Of course, Nar all their sock, all of them have Sakura in their lives, except for the last Naruto.
Yep. Now should the 2099 version be like a future version of him or a Sheena?
How about Sheena?
Okay.
And how about Naruto brings Hanami with her, like Peter B. Parker brings Mayday?
Hmm.
Wouldn't that be cute?
Maybe. Only Sheena won't be as serious as Miguel is.
No. And we gotta have Sasuke as the villain, too.
You can have him as like some of the villains in the alternate worlds.
Yeah.
Along with maybe some evil alterations of Hinata.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, evil version of Sakura.
Probably.
Yeah. and and we should also have Kurama. Every version of Kurama, they're all the same.
Hmm. So they all have like different abilities. Like Naruto is more like stealth based, and
Yeah,
Kima's got like accelerated vision. While like the One Piece Naruto would have like a mode that boosts his power, kind of like the rage mode, but not really.
yeah,
Maybe
and
One Piece Naruto's once he fights a Kainu who's got a tablet.
yeah. I'm looking at heaven and earth, and
Oh, is that?
I'm looking at heaven and earth, and Byron and Byron Kahuna Ninja brought up
What
why
about him?
brought up why Boruto sucks. He sent out a tweet, and the tweet said this about Boruto, and hold on. The tweet said this about Boruto. Universal rule of nature. If you're going to make a sequel, make sure you never, ever, ever disgrace the protagonist. That's what Boruto did. Disgraced Naruto. It showed a clip of him being a crappy father. You know it. You know it's bad when you make Goku look like Father of the Year,
Yeah,
or Peter Griffin.
yeah, it's even worse.
Of course, pre cancellation Peter wasn't too bad. I
Yeah, he
watched it.
was. He was pretty good in like the early seasons.
Yeah, I remember this one Family Guy cutaway where he says, "Stewie, where's Daddy?" And Stewie's like, "Yeah, I see, fat man." Then Peter closes his face. Oh, where did you go? Oh, I don't see him. This is impossible. Well, I guess Peekaboo. Oh, how the hell did you do that? It was fun. It was
Yeah,
so
I remember that one.
yeah. That modern Peter would not do that.
No.
I'll, what else we might do? We might do a new next generation Kingdom Hearts Naruto, like with Shinakachu and Little Riku.
Okay.
It was, and we'll do movies like Bright Mouse Detective and Oliver and Company and all that. Imagine Sheena and Sheena and as a dog,
Okay.
and Shinakachu is a dog, and actually Shinakachu is a cat. Well, Little Riku is a dog because I think fat foxes are closer to cats. I think that's at least I think so.
Probably. Is he the is Sheena gonna be a different breed of dog?
Sheena's gonna be a different breed of dog.
Can he be a corgi?
Yeah, yeah, and imagine them meeting Basil Baker Street. That would be a good Kingdom Hearts world, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. It really would.
Yeah,
Maybe
imagine.
we could add Coco too.
Yeah, you know the irony of the if the if the Naruto live action series if if the director makes Naruto canon as an fu to Kishi. I
Well,
doubt.
considering they know nothing of the series, we'll see.
Yeah, I doubt it will happen, but I would love. I would laugh if that happens.
Yeah.
You know. You know what else I might do on the Naruto Anniversary podcast? Watch retrospect Greg's Rise and Fall Naruto. All of it. I also love his take on Batman Arkham.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah, I've been, I've been replaying the Arkham games recently, especially after finding out the how Arkham Batman died, which I don't find canon at all.
Yeah, that was the most disrespectful thing you could do to him.
Yeah, I might make a Naruto Batman one where he is Batman, although it would be out of character.
I thought we said we were gonna do that. Only he's Nightwing and Sakura's Batgirl.
Yeah, that sounds better. And we'll have it in Arkhamverse.
Yeah, where Tsunade sends her and Naruto to Gotham to train with Bruce.
Yeah, but the rules is they can't use their chakras or anything.
That's fine because I don't think Bruce would allow them to.
Yeah. Imagine Sakura saying she wants to kill Sasuke, and Bruce says, "We don't kill."
If you go down that road, you're not coming back.
Yeah, I thought that was a good. I thought that was a good line in Red Hood when Batman says, "All I ever want to
Yeah,
do is."
because I was wondering why he never would kill Joker, and that's pretty much the reason. Because he didn't know
Yeah,
better.
and he does got a good point. I don't. Bruce Greenwood did a good Batman, but I would love to hear Kevin say that.
Yeah. I think Bruce Greenwood's like up there in terms of Batman voices that are good.
Yeah, I was surprised that he was in the O.J. Simpson show with Cuba Gooding Jr. He's one of the lead, one of the lead attorneys. Well, not the lead attorneys. He's the district attorney, I believe.
He's also been the president in several different movies I've seen.
Yeah, I think he was. He was also an iRobot, which I'd never seen. I've seen a nostalgia critic review of it.
Yeah, I saw it. It's okay. It's an
I
okay
laughed.
movie.
Yeah, and I laughed when Malcolm said, "Congratulations, you did one joke without a Will Smith slapping joke."
Yeah.
I'm looking at my heaven and earth replies, and I asked this question: how would you imagine Narasaku family be like? And here's what I imagine it: Naruto be the goofy dad that I just I just like this for example. Let's say the same Sheena did the same thing Boruto did in the first chapter, in the last chapter. Naruto says, "Give me the paintbrush." It makes it look like he was about to hit him, but then he gets a paintbrush and shows Shinakachu how it's done. Then he laughs.
Let me show you how the master does it.
And then Sakura shows up with all her rage, with Hanami, well, holding Hanami's hand, and Hanami, of course, Hanami is loves her mother. She's afraid when she's angry.
Hmm.
I think my favorite podcast we ever did was the Shinakachu one. With we need to do one on Hanami sometime too. Why don't we do one where she's the
We
main
should.
focus?
Okay.
You know, last August was the 10th
Maybe this
anniversary of
Arkham
Join.
one where Bruce would have an issue with Naruto as a couple.
No, I don't. I think he would ship them. He would. He wouldn't say it out loud, but he ships them together.
Because I could kind of see Naruto saying, "Look, Bruce, you might not have a life outside this, but I'm not. I want to have a family." Like he'd
Yeah,
actually stand up to Bruce.
yeah. And how would Bruce feel about that? Would he be proud?
I can see him being proud.
Yeah. And you know
Do
what?
you think deep down Bruce does want to have a life outside of being Batman?
Yeah, but he knows he can't.
I mean, it's possible he can. He just doesn't. It just won't happen.
Right.
I know there's an Earth where he is Batman and has a wife and daughter.
Yeah. Hmm. A lot of people's favorite ships with him is Catwoman. I think mine is with him and Andrea Belmont. At least in the animated series one. the DCAU one.
Yeah, I think him and Catwoman's the more popular one.
Yeah,
For Spidey, you have like 3 different choices.
yeah. And the BTS
At
design,
least there's only one girl for Clark.
yeah. And you know what else I love? Kevin Conroy voiced Bruce's dad, Thomas.
Yeah, in Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, and in the animated series too.
Really?
Yeah, but you know, it would have been fitting if it was Adam West himself, or no, Michael Keaton would have been
Yeah.
too young. But I thought the Great Ghost episode was a fitting tribute to the Adam West Batman.
It was.
I can't believe it's gonna be 2 years since he left, Kevin.
Yeah.
The day after he died, I watched Mask of the Phantasm in honor of him.
Hmm.
Then later on, I played Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, that game was a whole game changer.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be I thought when they brought back Kevin and Hamill, I thought they were going to bring back Arlene back as Harley. I think they're going to bring back the rest of the voice actors, like Richard Mole as Two Face. Like, don't get me wrong, Troy Baker was awesome.
Yeah.
I think that version also had
I
the
felt Troy Baker did a good Two-Face.
yeah, and Corey Burton was. I thought his Hugo Strange was reminded me of Christopher Lee, which is probably the point.
Yeah, because he is a lead voice replacement.
Yeah,
What did you think of the twist that Ra's al Ghul is the real villain of Arkham City?
I thought it was. I thought it was a real. I thought it was a real good twist.
Yeah, we got 2 twists in Arkham City at the end.
Yeah, that's how you do twists right. Because Paul Dini knew what the hell he was doing. And look,
Yep.
I think, but besides Tim Burton, he knew Batman. He understood Batman. Well, Tim Burton didn't understand Batman, but Tim Burton made his Batman good.
He did a good take on Batman.
Yeah,
Questionable killings aside.
yeah. But he,
So I'm pretty sure Keaton and Kilmer did actually kill people in those movies.
yeah,
Or at least Kilmer killed Two-Face at the end.
yeah. The Schumacher films are a mess. I used to like Forever, but Batman and Robin was not good.
Forever, I can still watch and enjoy it as opposed to Robin.
Yeah,
I think there's one scene in Forever that I actually like is when Bruce tells Dick how his revenge is gonna go.
yeah. Although I did like the fan scripted version of Batman and Forever and Batman and Robin. I watched that. I watched that the last week, and let me tell you, Rob, he
I'm
does a
gonna check those out because those sound interesting.
yeah, and Rob does a fantastic Michael Keaton impression, which is probably very hard to do.
Hmm. Yeah,
And I don't know who played Robin Williams, but he sounded like Robin as the Riddler. And Malcolm, and Malcolm as
I assume Doug did that.
maybe it was Doug, but Malcolm as Two Face scared the crap out of me. I wish that was Two Face in the movies rather than what Tommy Lee Jones written.
That kind of yeah. Tommy Lee Jones was too comedic,
Yeah,
which I gotta imagine is probably like hard for him since he's not really a comedic actor.
yeah,
Then considering he hated Jim Carrey on set.
yeah. I remember hearing that, and
Come on, buffoonery.
you think Robin would have been good Two Face?
You mean Riddler?
I mean Riddler.
I think he could have.
Yeah, and Billy, I
Think
wish
we'll ever
we'd
get a
see.
Batman Beyond movie.
I don't know. I hope Keaton is Bruce.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and I hope he Keaton's his performance. And you know what we might, and while we do, you know those thug conversations we hear on the bat in the Arkham City.
Yeah.
We'll have one that says, "Hey, did you hear about this one guy? He he wrote this story. He wrote this story about this boy falling in love with a girl from a dream, and he pity her. What? That's the stupidest story I ever heard. Yeah, I know. He tried to write it and it bombed big time. Good, and it bombed so much that he went insane and he was sent here. I don't know if Batman took him out or not.
Yeah, Geezy just in a cell in Arkham in solitary confinement.
Yeah, yeah. And how should Naruto feel about Joker's death when he,
I don't know.
how did you feel when he died? Were you sad?
I was more shocked they actually did that.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm like, holy shit, you actually did it.
And I thought that he handled his death with more dignity.
Yeah, he died laughing.
Yeah. And I think Batman felt guilty about his death.
Yeah,
I think the arc of Joker is my favorite interpretation of the character.
yeah, he's pretty good.
That's why I think Mark Hamill is the best Joker.
He is.
Yeah. No, just no disrespect to Keith Ledger, but we only seen Heath in one movie. We watched Hamill nearly all our childhood.
Yeah, we saw Hamill throughout so many years.
Yeah.
Like we even see him as Joker in like Robot Chicken sketches.
Yeah. I've been giving my life to Jesus. Was that a joke? No.
No, that's not right. Or the one where they parodied Shawshank.
Yeah, I love that one too. I wish they had Kevin voice Batman in there. It would have been funny if
Yeah.
it would have been funny if he's a Joker. You better not be dead.
Nobody push anything. Somebody's still down here.
I could do a decent Kevin impression. Not great.
Think Sakura could figure out the Riddler's riddles if she was Batgirl.
Yeah. In fact, she was the one that caught him. I hated the Riddler riddles, didn't you?
They got obscene after in City and Beyond.
Yeah. You know what would have been really cool? Batman
In the
Beyond.
Asylum, it's a confined area, so there's not a lot.
Yeah. You know what? I wish they made a Batman Beyond Arkham game.
That would be awesome.
And Will Friedle comes back as
Terry.
Terry.
The reason why Terry works is because he's got his own identity in Rogues Gallery,
Yeah.
unlike Miles.
Miles would work if he did have his own. He's just a
He's just taking Peter's stuff.
yeah. Let Miles have his own enemies.
And not just reworked versions of Peter's villains.
Yeah. Did you see the Killing Joke?
No.
I did. It was okay. The first half was bleh, but the second half was like the comic.
Yeah.
What really sold it was Hamill and Conroy.
Yep.
And there's always they're always asking, did Batman kill the Joker at the end?
I think it's better we don't know if he did.
Yeah,
Yeah, some things don't need to be answered.
yeah. Here's what I would say, but I don't. I forgot what to say about. I would have the first half of the Killing Joke be about, uh, not to leave out the Batgirl stuff and have it be about Joker learning, wanting to know who he was, which I think that was the point of the Killing Joke.
Yeah,
We don't know. We don't know what the true Joker backstory.
I kind of feel the Killing Joke is basically his origin story anyway.
Yeah, but I do like that line. If I wanted to have a past, I prefer it to be multiple choice. I'm thinking of what other podcasts we should do someday.
Uh, think.
Yeah, I think next week we'll do Dressrosa if you finish it. Okay.
I'm probably not gonna get it done till like that Friday.
Okay. Then we'll do it next Friday, the Friday after next.
Okay.
Okay. We'll do Kingdom Hearts Thriller Bark,
Okay.
which I'm excited. Would Kyrie be afraid of Thriller Bark, or would she just brush it off like Sora? Because
She might be afraid because I don't think she's been to Halloween Town.
yeah, she would go Nami and Usopp and Chomper,
Mm-hmm.
and I no, I don't think I'm gonna have Ansem. I still can pronounce his name. The the leopard guy.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll have him want to marry Kyrie because she's too young for him. But then
Yeah.
again, Nami is too.
It is true.
Maybe have another guy want to marry Kyrie, and it's a guy
Maybe.
her age.
Ugh.
Well, I'm gonna end this. Okay,
All right. I'll see you next week.
bye, bye.